Greatest, wonderful, divine friends, receive salutations, receive gratitudes, receive congratulations, and receive all appreciations. And then together let us pray to the divine to keep us on this path relentlessly, continuously to reach to the ultimate goal. We are into the study of Yoga Vaashishtha Maha Ramayanam, third Utpatthi Prakaranam, LEELOPAKHYAAM. In this, Paramartha Pratipadanam is the Sarga named. Number is 20. Friends, listen carefully, please. Mother Saraswati, the goddess of learning, herself is giving the Paramartha Pratipadaka Jnanam to the most deserving Bhakta Shishya Leela Rani De. So many Upanishads, so many other Shastras we might have heard so many times. Each of them prepared us, prepared our intellects to catch, grasp the subtler truths. Maybe the cumulative effect of all of them that we are blessed to study this portion of Lila Upakhyanam, that too, this 20th Sarga, in which once for all for us the breakthrough which we are looking for is gained, is achieved. That the truth alone is reality, Chidakasha. Other than that, everything is Kalpita with all its varieties, plays, dramas, longevities, expansions, all of that is Mithya. That Chidakasha Paramatma Tattva, which you are, alone is eternally real. The way it is made to be understood here is very rare, very unique. To some people who are that way, serious, sincere, genuine, this portion can be of a greatest help to catch that, to catch which we are studying all Upanishads, all Vedanta. In this portion only, the three divisions of Chidakasha, Chittakasha, Bhutakasha. Chidakasha is infinite self. In that Kalpita is Chitta. In that Chitta, Akasha, because it is Akasha Sama, entire Sukshmas Jagat, Chitta Jagat it's called, with all its Rupanam. And in that Chitta Akasha only Bhuta Jagat. In that the entire Panchabhautika Rupanama. All of them are just playing the play Kalpita in the substratum Chidakasha, which is never touched by any of these Kalpanas. That is eternal, always there. There in everything has support and substratum, neither coming nor going. When Chitta Chittakasha, Bhuta Akashas, Chitta Chittakasha, Chitta Jagat, Bhuta Akasha, Bhuta Jagat, with all its varieties coming and going, nothing happening to that Chidakasha, which is you. The way it is brought in this chapter, and we are made to understand, is so beautiful. It just clicks if you tune to that. Mother Saraswati, Bhagavan Rama, Sage Vaashishtha, and the author Valmiki ji. And then the one who brought all of them together, Vishwamitra ji. This katha is going on, satsang, in the presence of Vyasa, Narada, all the great saints of the time. We have seen today the portion which we'll study from the 40th mantra till the end of this chapter is the most important sublime topic. So be prepared, sit with all ekagrata, jignasa, shraddha, with single pointed want to understand, to grasp, to digest, to assimilate. The Chidakasha Parabrahma as it will be explained to us by Mother Saraswati herself. Shall we try? Om, Om, Om. Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahanam Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhetamastu ma vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Namo Brahmadibhyo Brahma Bhakti Yoga Dharma Vidya Sampradaya Kartrubhyo Vamsha Rishibhyo Mahadbhyo Namo Gurubhya. Om Yerime Guruvihi Purvam Bhadavakya Pramanatah Vyakhyatāः Sarva Vedantāः Sachāstraः Tān Nityam Pranato. Om Shri Rama Rama Rameti Rame Rame Manorame Sahasranama Tattuliyam Rama Nama Varanane. Om Brahmanandam Paramasukadam Parabrahmane SHRUTIMAATRE Samasta Brahma Bhakti Yoga Dharma Vidya Acharyebhyo Rishibhyo Munibhyo Gurubhyo Devatabhyo Asmat Gurubhyo Parabrahmane Namaha. Shri Ramachandra Parabrahmane Namaha. Shri Vaashishtha Vishwamitra Valmiki Vedavyasa Vamadeva Naradadi Yoga Vaashishtha Maha Ramayanadinam Acharyebhyo Asmat Gurubhyo Namaha. Sankalpaha Tesham Sarvesham Kripanugraheణ Upanishad Yoga Vaasishta Maharamayanokta Brahmatmaiki Bodhena Asmin Kshane Eva Moksha Kaivalya Praptyartham Shruti Smriti Purana Itihasa Santavangmayokta Sadhya Sadhananubhav Siddhyartham Tattropta Rishimuni Guru Devata Darshananubhav Praptyartham Sanatana Dharmasya Vishwavyapti Vishwa Adhyatmika Pragatyartham Dharma Samsthapakanam नित्य निरंतर दिग्विजयार्थम श्री राम मंदिरवत शिव कृष्णादि मंदिरादीनां पुनरवाप्ति तेषु निरंतर शास्त्र अध्ययनादीनां द्वारा भारतवर्षस्य सनातन धर्मस्य बाह्याभ्यंतर शत्रुविघ्न समूल निर्मूलन पूर्वक भारतवर्षे विश्वे च अस्माद् क्षणाद् आरभ्य वैदिक हैन्दव संस्कृतेः धर्म मोक्ष पुरुषार्थानां सुसंप्रतिष्ठावाप्त्यर्थम् अस्यां कक्षायाम् आगतानां संकल्पित सत्कर्म सदिग्विजयः तेषां हृदये परब्रह्मादीनां प्रति भक्त्यादीनां द्वारा जन्म साफल्यार्थम् अनेक शास्त्राणाम् अध्ययन साधना प्रयत्न मध्ये श्री वाल्मीकि महर्षि विरचित श्री योग वासिष्ठ महारामायण अंतर्गत तृतीय उत्पत्ति प्रकरण शास्त्रस्य पारायणम् अध्ययनं साधना प्रयत्नं मोक्षार्थं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे. मंगलाचरण श्लोकाः. ओम यतः सर्वाणि भूतानि प्रतिभान्ति स्थितानि च यत्रैवोपशमं यान्ति तस्मै सत्यात्मने नमः. ज्ञाता ज्ञानं तथा ज्ञेयं द्रष्टा दर्शनदृश्यभूः कर्ता हेतुः क्रिया यस्माद् तस्मै ज्ञप्त्यात्मने नमः. स्फुरन्ति सीकरा यस्माद् आनन्दस्याम्बरेवनु सर्वेषां जीवनं तस्मै ब्रह्मानन्दात्मने नमः. दिवि भूमौ तथाकाशे बहिरन्तश्च मे विभुः यो विभात्यवभासात्मा तस्मै सर्वात्मने नमः. सत्यं ज्ञानमनन्तमेकमजरं नित्यं विभुं शाश्वतं प्रत्यग्ब्रह्मरसायनं सुखघनं पूर्णं परं पावनं स्वात्मज्योतिरनादिमध्यनिधनं मायाविलासैर्मुहुः विश्वाकारमपास्तमायमभयं वन्दे विशुद्धं पदम्. ॐ ज्ञानादेवात्मनो मोक्षः न तु कर्मसमाधिभिः अज्ञातोऽसौ स्वसदृश्यं सृजत्येवेति कीर्त्यते. ओम तस्मै श्री गुरवे वसिष्ठमुनये नित्यं नमस्कुर्महे. ओम विश्वामित्र मुनिं शरण्यमनघं भूयो नमस्याम्यहम्. ओम तस्मै वाल्मीकये श्री गुरुतम गुरवे भूरिभावैर्नताः स्मः. ओम पूर्णानंद स्वभावः स्वजनहितकृते माययोपात्तकायः कारुण्यादुद्दिदीर्षोर्जनमनवरतं मोहपङ्के निमग्नम् आविश्यान्तर्वसिष्ठं बहिरविकलयन् शिष्यभावं वितेने यः संवादेन शास्त्रामृत जलधिममं रामचन्द्रं प्रपद्ये. ओम श्रीराम जय जय राम. Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram. 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 Jaya Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram. Om Shri Rama Sharanam Mama. Shri Ramayana Sharanam Mama. Shri Vaashishtha Sharanam Mama. Shri Vishwamitra Sharanam Mama. Shri Valmiiki Sharanam Mama. Shri VYASA Sharanam Mama. Shri Narada Sharanam Mama. Shri Rama Sharanam Mama. Sharanam Mama. Sharanam Mama. Wonderful day today of many aspects today. Kala Bhairava Ashtami. Somewhere the lakhs of people chanted Gita. Some other place, 77 feet, Kansya Vigraha of Sri Rama is established. Some other place, some beautiful things are done continuously in Bharata. Maybe all the time happening, but we are made to become aware of so many glorious things happening every day. A very vibrant, dynamic way. The country is doing well. It's to give details, so many thousands of things are there. In that globe, in that time, we are here doing our bit of study and sadhana as a part of our own evolution and to contribute to the Shruti, Shastra, Sanatana Dharma, Adhyatmika, Vaidika, Samskriti, Parampara. Here we are. Om Sri Ramachandra Parabrahmane Namaha. Sri Yoga Vaashishtha Maharamayana Shastram. Trutiya Utpatthi Prakaranam. Paramartha Pratipadanam Nama. Narayana. विंशः सर्गः उत्पत्ति प्रकरणे लीलोपाख्याने. Now listen friends, be attentive today. Please, yesterday तक कुछ सुना ना सुना, forget all that, but आज का portion जरूर सुनना. Okay? Listen carefully. I am continuing from yesterday, from the 36th mantra, though we have seen up to 38, 39, 40. What is it is चित्ताकाशघनैकत्वात् स्वेप्यन्येऽपि भवन्ति ते एवं नामोदितोऽपि अस्य चित्ते संसारखण्डके. Chit alone is there, it never changed. In that the Chittakasha. In the Chittakasha too, it became Ganibhuta, as if with which the Bhutakasha and the entire Rupanamaatmaka Jagat. Evam nama uditepi asya chitte samsara khandake. So, in this way, the entire samsara khandaka is udita without udita in the chitta. Chitta is also udita without udita in the chitta. That chit perennially, continuously going on or is there, we have to catch its presence. First, form as a concept in the intellect, thereafter, unite with it on the seat of meditation. Then, na kinchidapi abhyuditam. This is the underlining point. Na kinchidapi abhyuditam. Abhyuditam is created. Nothing of the chitta bhuta akashas, chitta bhuta jagats are ever abhyuditam created. Then, in and through what is there? Stitam yoma eva nirmalam. That nirmala, pure, homogeneous, one without second. Vyoma Chidakasha alone, Sthitam always. What alone is there always, untouched by the shape and size and name of the pot, etc. See that? Nakinchidapi abhyuditam sthitam vyoma eva nirmalam. This is the essence of Vedanta. Yet, with all the happenings, yet nothing is happening. The consciousness continuously in and through everywhere there. If that alone is there, then what is all this? Like if the screen alone is there on the TV, what is all the movie projected? If the mirror surface is always there untouched, what is the whole scene or the thing that is seen? Only reflection, but not real. If consciousness alone is there always, what about Chitta Bhuta Akashas? They are all projected, not real. This is what we are saying, catch. Nakinchidapi uditam, sitam yoma eva kevalam. Next point, example, swapne drashtari yadvat chit. In the swapna, there is drashta. The swapna drashta, inside him, there is chit. In fact, on that chit, only the swapna drashta, swapna jagat, swapna drishya, swapna darshanam were all projected. So, swapne drashtari yadvat chit, tadvat drishye chit evasa. In the same way, in the Jagrata Avastha also, in and through all the drishya, the chit alone is there, and on that chit alone, the drishya is kalpita. Second breakthrough today. In the Swapna Purusha, conscious of himself, conscious of the Jagat, conscious of the perceptions, conscious of Anubhutis. So where he is not conscious of, always, if he is always conscious, then who is the drashta in him? Where is the drishya? Where is the darshanam of the drishya? That all projected. That is the meaning. Exactly. In the Jagrata too, am I conscious of me or not? With all my faculties, yeah. Am I conscious of the world or not? Yeah. Am I conscious of the contact this world or not? Yeah. Am I not? Am I conscious of the perceptions, experiences or not? Yeah. If I am conscious of every moment, then what are all these drashta, drishya? That's what is said, kalpita. That is the breakthrough point. Catch it today. Okay. Having said about Swapna and Jagrat, continuation is what? The next lives, whichever we get, either of any of the beings, Manushya, Pashu, Paksha. And these are taken birth in various lokas. All those lokas. In that all those lokas, the shariras which we get with all surroundings, all of them are the Chitta Kalpana only. That will be the breakthrough to be caught. Subsequent, it will be explained very beautifully. Listen attentively. Try to catch. He says now, Sarvagekataya yasmat swaswapne drushta darshana. See? Sarvaga ekataya yasmat sa swapne drushta darshana. In the swapna, Sarvaga ekataya. In and through swapna jagat, swapna, purusha and swapna anubhuti, the Chaitanya is continuously there. They were drushta, darshana and drashya. All the three are either that Chetana only or they don't exist. So, the Chetana at the Drashya level is seen as Drashya. Drashta level seen as Drashta. Darshana level seen as Darshana. What is seen? Chetana only. As what? Drashta, Darshana, Drashya. It is seen by us, recognized by us. That's it. The Chetana has never become Drashta, Darshana, Drashya to forget or lose its Chetana. That's the Vedanta. That is the most important breakthrough to be caught. Therefore, paraloke yathodeti, yatha swapne tathodeti paraloka drugadi vihi. So, yatha jagrat tatha swapna. Yatha swapna tatha jagrat. Yatha swapna jagrat tatha paraloka drugadi vihi. The other lokas. In that loka, I am the drashta, there is the drishya, and I am having darshana of it. All of that are again projected on the pure consciousness only. Wow, I tell you, this is such a sublime, important knowledge. Therefore, paraloke yatha udeti tatha eva iha abhyudeti sa. So, as much projected in the paraloka, so much projected is in this world also, the present world on the Chaitanya, the whole world of Drashta Darshana Drishya. Tat, therefore, most beautiful conclusion is Swapna, Paraloka, ihalokanam asatam satam. Sapna paraloka ihaloka are by independently themselves are kalpita, therefore asata. But kalpita on the adhisthana, therefore as the adhisthana they are sat. So adhisthana alone is seen as there, they are not there independently. So Vedanta has no problem in having the ihaloka, swapnaloka, paraloka. Their objection is giving them reality independent of the चिदात्मा और चित स्वरूप परमात्मा चिदाकाश के बिना इनको वैल्यू देना दे द श्रुति माता ऑब्जेक्ट्स and experiencing Chidakasha as myself is moksha. For that, Chitta Chittakasha, Bhuta Bhutakasha, which are Kalpita, have to be devalued. This is what the crux. Again, another breakthrough. The next one. Sa namanagapi bhedoste vichinam ivavarini ato jatamidam vishwam ajatatvad anashicha. So namanagapi bhedoste. Therefore, Chidakasha and Paraloka means any of the other world other than this, which we reach as a result of karma as per our own Shastras. That system that through these karmas done, we go to all the different worlds, also is Kalpita. But at that level, it happens, it appears. Hai. I will tell you, like if I put a finger in the fire, the finger burns. So the burning of the finger, when it is put in the fire, also is a phenomena put in this Kalpita Jagat. So I am conscious of the fire at its burning power. I am conscious of the finger. I am conscious of the finger put in it and it is burnt and the cells have died because of burning. Therefore, there is a pain. I am conscious of that also. So in the consciousness, all these things are projected. The whole set is projected. That is taken as real. Now here, like the water and wave are not separate. Water only is kalpita as the wave. So too, na managapi bhedosti vichinam eva varini. There is no difference between vichi and vari. Vichi wave, vari water. Managapi na bhedosti. Ataha jata vidam vishwam. In this way, but by not being separate from the Chitakasha is the creation of this. Idam jagatu, swapna jagatu, paraloka jagatu, any other jagats. Ataha jata vidam vishwam. Yet, from the substratum standpoint, substratum is remaining as it is, therefore ajatam. And therefore, from that standpoint, anashi. So, from the pure substratum standpoint, unborn, never dying. From the projected standpoint, as on the substratum only, more than created and destroyed, call it as the projected and dissolved, or the projection is rejected. You know? Like in a mirror, when I stand in front, my form is seen. If that form is created and when I go, it is destroyed, or it is projected and rejected. You know? On the mud, is the pot created and destroyed, or is the pot projected and rejected? In the same way, in the Paramatma, the whole world is created and destroyed or projected and rejected. You know, if it is created, then you have to give the reality value. If that's real, then the Paramatma will not be there. If the Paramatma had to continue, then the creation should not be real. If it is not creation, then it is projection. Ataha jatamidam vishwam ajatatvat anashicha. In this way, the Vishwam is said to be Jatam, but otherwise, neither the world is self created because it is always there, nor the world created because it is never real. Therefore, what is there? Ajatam Anashi. Final conclusion is gold alone is there. Final conclusion is mud alone is there. Final conclusion is the Janma Vikara Rahita Brahman has to be finally understood, not the Jagat. Jagat, anyway, you are accepting and getting lost. पूरे जगत को बोलने के लिए आया नहीं शास्त्र शास्त्र इज टू प्रूव द ब्रह्म दैट्स द चैप्टर्स नेम परमार्थ और ब्रह्म प्रतिपादन Remember, because the Parabrahma Sachidananda is always remaining same, the Jagat has to be only projected because of the Maya. In that Jagat, Desha it can be there, Kala it can be there, with all its divisions, units. And in that Desha Kala, every Rupanama, with all their Lakshanas, Gunas, Karmas, Karma Phala, all of them. Like in a cinema, that fellow has done a chori. Then somehow, don't the police caught him. Then with all proofs, it's presented in the court. Court has put him in jail for 3 years. So his karma of doing chori and the phala of putting in jail, both are in the movie only, project. So too, the karmas we do, punya. Phala, the swargadi. Papa we do, and phala, the dukkha narakadi. Both are in this world of projection. In reality, karta nahi hai, karma nahi hai, इसलिए कर्म फल लोक भी नहीं है. In reality, if at all they are only in the projected level. Even though it's projected, it gives experience because we are at that level. The experience also is a part of it. You know, when I lose my money in the dream, I become miserable. So that becoming miserable also is a part of that dream experience only. And it is real there. When I get up, then I say there was no money at all to lose it. वैसे था ही नहीं कोई कहाँ घूम जाने का. वेकिंग में आओगे तो द थिंग चेंजेस. इन दिस वे अतः जातमिदं विश्वम अजातत्वाद अनाशिच. Okay, now the next 4-5 slokas are very, very powerful. They are all breaking our shackles. They are giving us that clarity for which we are waiting from maybe so many lives in this life too, from so many years while listening to all the Tattva Vedanta Shastras. हमारा भाग्य खोलने का दिन है आज की. हम इस पोर्शन के द्वारा स्पष्टता को पा रहे हैं. Understood? Like when I was small child, went on growing. Now I am at this age, whatever. Look back from that childhood to this age. How many ways the body has changed? From childhood to now, the sense organs have changed. The mind has changed. The intellect has changed. The importances, unimportance has changed. People, relations, friendships, enmities, then lot of studies, professions, earning the money, buying this and that, traveling here and there. Everything is going on happening, no? So if you see the Kala, let us say 78 years past, if your age is that. Desha, so many places you have traveled. Sharira changed. Friends, relatives changed. So many anubhavas, sukha, dukkha, labha, nijara, deya, paraja, all of them came, went, isn't it? But from that childhood till now, is that consciousness continuously there or not in us? And at every age of the body, in every situation, in every experience, what do we say first? I am conscious of my being child, then my being youth, my being middle aged. A child, youth, middle age, किसको आया? To the body. Who am I? I am conscious of it. So to health and ill health, to came whom? To the body, bhai. Who are you? I am the consciousness knowing it. When the body became unhealthy, I, the consciousness, did not become unhealthy. When the body became old, I am aware of the oldness of the body. I am aware of the disease of the body. I am aware that the body will dismantle and go to the Panchamahabhutas. I am only awareness. While all these are happening, either to the body or to the senses or to the mind or to the jiva in me, ahankara, and happening through various other relations. Whatever are happening, the consciousness is remaining same, no? Whether the time also passed, let us say 50 years. That 50 years quantity of time, remember, is only a concept illuminated by the consciousness, which is beyond the time. So, in the conscious self, the time with all its longevity, the place with all its longevity, the names and forms with all their varieties, and their birth and modification and death, all of them are in the consciousness which is like ocean, the rising waves and tides and bubbles and ripples. Only. I am the consciousness, eternal. Such consciousness, me in eternal, not only this body, so many bodies of Manushya, Pashu, Pakshi, Vanaspati, Devatas, Brahmadi Devatas, and the Anantakoti Brahmandas, all of them are like waves, bubbles, ripples in the pure consciousness, me. They are rising and setting. Now imagine if we can catch that, you know, didn't we get our required breakthrough now? मिल गया कि नहीं हमको? I am the eternal consciousness. That itself is Satsvarupa. That's remaining always. This is all coming and going. In the time with all its shortness or longness, the space with its smallness of atomic or the universe, the objects in the form of good or bad, born or dying, the people coming in our life and going, giving us sukha dukkha. And all these are experienced by I, the individual identified with the Indriya Pranamana Upadhi. That individual also in me is object of my consciousness. I am conscious of the speaker in me. I am not the speaker. Speaker is an individuality. And he has that whatever the wisdom. That is also object. Isn't it? He is employing a particular language. That's also object in me, the consciousness projected. It's the power of Maya to project the speaking ability, to project millions of languages, and to bring those languages to the speaking ability and express thousands of words and all. Because in and through that the consciousness is remaining same, no? The Japanese, when he speaks in Japanese, he is conscious of it. Korean speaking Korean, the Russian speaking the Russian. The Japanese is different from Korean is different from Russian. But the consciousness in all those three are same, no? They were in one consciousness, all these languages are projected. They have a Vyavaharika value. But Paramarthika Rupena, they don't even exist. This is called the breakthrough which we have to get, which we were saying in the beginning of today's class. In that me the consciousness only, this me the speaker, that me the listener, that you the listener, all of them are projected. People came to the class, have not come to the class, came in between and went away. The other sitting in some other class and somebody else is speaking on some other subject in some other language. All these at the very same time in the whole universe, million things are happening at million places. And at the same time, there's some love going on, the hatred going on, the fighting going on, the creation going on, the destruction is going on. Some are playing, some are singing, some are dancing. In this world, so many things are happening. Some are cooking, some are eating, some are vomiting. At this very moment, all are happening. And there are thousands of trees to which some trees the fresh leaves are coming, some other trees the leaves are fading, falling, buds are coming, some the flower is blossoming, somewhere the blossom flower falling, some tree the bud has come, it has become the raw fruit, then it became ripened fruit, it has fallen down. What's not happening in this universe continuously? And the very gaseous things coming together to become solids, the solids getting dismantled to enter into liquid or gaseous form. हो रहा है कि नहीं बोलो? How many animals are born, growing, dying at this moment? How many insects are born, growing, dying? All of that, where are they happening? In consciousness. While all of them are happening, is the consciousness absent anywhere? No. Absent anytime? No. So if nowhere the consciousness is absent, if nowhere it is, no time it is absent, therefore the consciousness is there in everywhere and every time, then what is the position of those listed things so far that are happening? They are all happening without happening. That is called as the mithyatva of the Jagat, in spite of all seeming happenings of from the never changing reality standpoint. That is the meaning of Paramartha Pratipadanam. Like I started talking, I'll continue, I'll conclude. These are all kalpita on me, the pure consciousness. Same consciousness there is in you. You came as listener, you heard, and you conclude to listen. You are conscious of it. So in one consciousness, you listener, I speaker, two are projected. And I the speaker karma I am doing speaker. Speaking, you are doing the karma of listening. And I get the karma phala of my speech, you get the karma phala of your speech. Who? The karta. This karta is not the conscious self. Conscious self is not karta. From that karta bhokta, we have to shift our identity to that consciousness. That's called moksha. So I have the consciousness. Akartaham, ahabhoktaham, ahameva aham, avyayaha, chidananda rupa avyayaha. Now you see breakthrough मिल गया कि नहीं इस टेक्स्ट में हमको after going through so many shastras. Don't drop this thought, don't drop this inquiry, don't leave this very sublime vicharana giving us such a clarity. Continuation. Okay. Swarupatvattu nastyeva yacha bhati chidevasa. This is the ultimate. That's what we said last 10 minutes. Swarupatvattu nasti eva. Swarupatvattu means in the pure Swarupa, Chit Swarupa, the Jagat nasti. And Jagat, by its own original Swarupa, it is not existing independent. Means in the mud, Swarupattu, purely, pure mud mein, there is no part only. From the mud standpoint it is. Because everywhere mud alone is there. Swarupattu nasti. See from the pot standpoint, pot, whatever you are naming it, never exists independent of the mud only. Therefore, Swarupattu nasti. Then what are you seeing as that pot? Mud only. So what are you seeing the entire Jagat? Whether it is the present Jagat outside, whether it is Swapna Jagat, whether it is the Paralokas. What are they all of them? Yacha bhati, whatever you are seeing always is Chideva sa. It is consciousness only. Like the ink you are naming as letters and words. In that letter and words which you write, ink only is there. In the ink, the letters, words are projected. If you remove the ink, you can't see the letters, words. So too, in the paper, you are projecting the book. Where is the book in the paper? Only remove the papers. Where is the book? So too, in the gold, the ornaments are seen. Take away the gold, there is no ornament. So what you are seeing all the time there, gold only. What you are seeing all the time, paper only. What you are seeing all the time, ink only. Ink named as words, letters. Book paper named as book. Gold named as the ornaments. So too, the pure Chid only you are seeing, but naming it as the Sthula Jagat, the Swapna Jagat, the other Lokas Jagat. Other Lokas will definitely we reach as a result of the Punya Pava Karma now. But who will reach? The doer will reach, not the conscious self. Conscious self is not the doer. Then what's the position of the doer? Is projected. So his doership and his doing both are projection. He is going into the world also projection. He is getting the new Sharira there and going through all nonsense also is projection. This will be told in the whole chapter. That's why I'll take 2 more days to revel in this text and through that to get that breakthrough of the Vedantic understanding. This is how in this Yoga Vasana Ravana alone Vaashishtha ji blesses us It's as a beginning happened now. Lucky are those who are every day listening regularly. It will go on for next 28,000 shlokas. Imagine ये वाला ज्ञान जो हमने शुरू की सुनना, सुनते गए by the end of this text, how solid, comprehensive, exhaustive, complete knowledge dawns to us. And what is that? Brahman alone is real. Srishti, Sthiti, Laya, Utpatti, Sthiti and Upashama. All of them are projected only, not real. Therefore, revel in the reality as reality, revel in the projection, not as reality but knowing that it is projection. You are never bound. So, Swarupatvat na asti eva. In essential reality, nothing is there. Echabhati, whatever you are seeing, Chidevasa, that's pure consciousness only. That's called as the meaning of when it is said, Sarvam Brahma eva, Sarvam Atma eva, Sarvam Satchidananda eva, Siya Ramamay Savajagajani, Sarvam Ramamayam, Sarvam Krishnamayam. Is this that Rama and Krishna is not the Rupanama? How can Rupanama be everywhere? The Rama Tattva and Krishna Tattva, which is the pure consciousness, that alone is everywhere. On that the things are projected. Everywhere water. On that the waves bubbles are projected. Everywhere mud. On that the parts, the flower parts are projected. स्वरूपत्वात् नास्त्येव यच्च भाति चिदेव सा महावाक्य एक वाक्य is महावाक्य only. Then यथैव चेत्य निर्हीणा परम व्योपरूपिणी. And what is the portion of that chit? कि यथा एव चेत्य निर्हीणा. Chaitya means object that is illuminated. Nirhina means totally it is absent. Parama, supreme, Vyoma, Rupini, the pure consciousness, Chidakasha, without the Chitta and Bhuta Akashas, and without the Chitta Bhuta Jagats in that. That pure consciousness alone is prevailing always. Uschidatma consciousness ka vijay ho. Means let us realize it. Yatha eva chetya nirhina parama vyoparupani. That alone is there. Sa chetva api tatha eva esha parama vyoma rupini. Sa chetva api tatha eva esha parama vyoma. Even when the illumined objects are there, they are nothing but that Paramatma Tattva only is seen like that. Nothing but gold alone is there. Even if there are ornaments, they are nothing but the gold only. So that now see all the three things. Entire Rupanama are there, but all of them are nothing but Bhutakasha. So to entire Nama Rupa of there in the Swapna, but all of them are Chittakasha. The Chittakasha with the Chitta Jagat, Bhutakasha and Bhuta Jagat is nothing but pure Chidakasha. So basically who is there? In the Chitta and Chittakasha and Chitta Jagat and Bhutakasha and Bhuta Jagat is everything is either that pure consciousness alone or nothing else is there. In the ornament, either the entire thing is gold or nothing other than the gold as ornament really exists. Our Maya is what? Completely purely everywhere existing gold. We are not recognizing and never independently existing ornaments like earring, nose ring, them we value. So too the pure conscious Chitta, Satchit Paratma, all permeating, we are not able to recognize. And on that projected but never real, entire Jagat of all Rupanama, we are recognizing. This is called ignorance, that self is not known, delusion, that never existing these things are projected, then illusion that we are giving reality to them. Then next samsara of having raga dvesha towards them, then involving in them. And the gross and subtle, all of them have God projected on the conscious, like I am conscious. In my consciousness, there is chitta. In the chitta, there is a thought of tea. And the tea thought become desire. Then a tea is being prepared or ordered. That gross tea has come. Now I consume gross tea. Then the gross tea has gone away. Then the subtlety inside remains as the taste. It was wonderful, yeah. After some time that also goes away. What remains? The consciousness. So in the consciousness, through Sukshma and Sthula Rupa, the tree is projected and tea is rejected. And if we were not conscious of tea thought, let us say, tea desire, let us say, tea preparation, let us say, tea drinking, tea would have never existed. Therefore, consciousness given Sukshma Rupa is called tea thought, given Sthula Rupa is the Bahar Katti. Then same consciousness is the tea Karta and tea Bhokta. Therefore, Karta, Karma, Karmaphala Bhokta, the result of Sukha Dukkha. Where are all of them? Projected on pure conscious self. Because consciousness is always there. Or Chit Swarupa or Sat Swarupa. Both are one and the same. This is what Vedanta. Are you getting the breakthrough? Are you listening carefully? Are you lucky by choice by attending to this most profound, sublime knowledge given in an easily understandable way? I am so delighted today with this topic. Touched मैं कहा जिंदगी मेरा धन्य हो गया रे बाबा आज तो जो बात पकड़ना था पकड़ लिए जो मिलना था मिल गया. Even now I am talking. Who is talking are the upadhis, including the talking karta. The consciousness in me is standing apart. I am identifying with the karta, the speaker. I am a samsari. Allowing the karta to speak as decently, as beautiful as possible, yet recognizing the consciousness in me is the realization in action. Stop speaking, abide in the pure consciousness. Isn't it? After this talk, I will go somewhere and do something. Who is doing all that? The upadhi only. What about consciousness? Always it is there. Then I may go to sleep. Who sleeps? The upadhi. What about consciousness? It is there even when the sleep is experienced by the sleeper. Sleeper with his sleep experience is projected on consciousness only. Waker with waking experiences. Dreamer with dream world and dream experience. सारे इस चेतना में अविद्या के वश से कल्पित है. देन मोह के वजह से तादात्म्य किया हमने, फंस गए उसमें, कहते हैं संसार. ओके. यथा एव चैत्य निर्हीण परम व्योम रूपिणी. So pure consciousness without the chaitya, the illumined chitta chittakasha chitta jagat bhuta bhutakasha bhuta jagat. Sa chetvapi tatha eva esha parama vyoma. Even though Stula Sukshma Jagats are projected on the consciousness, they have to be recognized as consciousness only. Let the parts be projected, but recognize them to be basically the substratum mud only. क्या कहना गलत है क्या? कि in the pot, see the mud as reality, don't forget it. Play with the partness, who says not? Know the pot to be illusory, it came and it goes, but the mud remains permanently. So to the pure conscious will remain same. The whole Jagat is projected, rejected. Don't hold on to the projected, rejected. Know it. The moment the pot is made, accept that it will be broken. The moment a friendship is made, understand that it will be broken. The moment we start a business, know that one day it will end. A building is made, याद रखो एक दिन वो टूटेगा. Whole universe is made, understand that one day it will be dissolved. The wave is made, it will die. When it is happening, nothing happens to water. That water I am. That consciousness I am. Yeah. हो गया breakthrough. अब उसके बाद don't come to classroom tomorrow if you understand this. If you have not understood, come, same thing will be repeated. Why don't come to? No need. Now abide in that knowledge. That's it. Okay. Sa chetva api tatha eva esha parama vyomarupini. Tasmat, therefore, chetyam atha na anyat. Vichitvadiva varita. That's what. Therefore, there is nothing called as Chaitya, the object illuminated, other than the Chaitana Paramatma. Like there is nothing called as Vichi, the wave, other than the Vari, the water. Is there any wave other than water? So too, is there any Stula Sukshma Jagats other than the Parabrahma, other than the Chaitana, other than Chidakash? See that strength in this knowledge and start seeing everything yet as the Chaitanya Atma. Chaitanya enemy. Therefore, I alone am the eye and its ability to see here and everywhere. I alone am the nose and its ability to smell here and everywhere. I alone am the ear and ability to listen here and everywhere. I, the consciousness. Wah! On that consciousness, these are all projected. And one question, why heart? By that Anirvachaniya Shakti of Paramatma called Maya. Isn't it? Why it is happening to that question? It's Maya. Why and how? It is Ishvara. He has got his power for himself to appear as that. He is appearing and playing. Who are you to ask? As regards yourself is concerned, transcend all. The illuminated, catch the illuminator, catch the substratum. You are done. Next one, Tasmad Chetyam Atha Na Anyad Vichitvadi Iva Varita. Therefore, the illumined worlds of Chittakasha Jagat and Bhutakasha Jagat are nothing but the Chidakasha only. The water alone is the tide, breaker, wave, cyclone, bubble, ripple, nadi, samudra, badal, snow. Everything is that one water only. Okay. Next one. Vichitvam charase nasti shashashrungabadevahi. That's called as earlier one, the Vyatareka sadhana, wherein by saying that Paramatma alone is there, the Jagat is rejected. Now the Anvaya sadhana is what? By showing the Paramatma alone, the Jagat again is rejected. In either cases, the existing Paramatma is established. The never existing other than that is rejected. So earlier what I said, there is no wave, it is water only. So no Chaitya, it is Chit only. Here also, what is said, Vichitvam cha rase na asti. Rase in the water, pure, Vichitvam. The waveness is never there. Water never became wave. That the water has lost its waterness. So in and through the wave, water is there or not as it is, yeah, then where is the wave? Therefore, in the pure water, Vichitvam nasti. What a beautiful thought, see? Vichitvam cha rase na asti. Example, Shashashrungavadevahi. Is there any horn to the hare? H-A-R-E, to the rabbit? As much there is no horn to the rabbit, so much in the pure rasa, that is water, Vichitvam, the waveness is not there. So too in the pure conscious Brahman, the Chittakasha, Chitta Jagat, Bhutakasha, Bhuta Jagat are not there at all. In its pure infinite form, like in the gold, pure form, no ornaments are there. If you look the gold as gold, in whichever the ornament form, it may be there, Rupanama, but if you see the gold as gold, there is no Rupanama. That's the meaning. Okay. Saiva Chetyamiva Apanna. See? The same pure conscious self only, Chaityamiva Apanna, projected as the object illumined by that consciousness. Swabhava Aswabhava Achyutapi Alam. Mm. Even though pure consciousness has not fallen from its original Swabhava. Water remaining as water only appears as wave. Gold remaining as gold only appears as ornament. Brahman remains as Brahman only without changing itself. Appears to be the Chaitya the objects illumined by that consciousness. They're all kalpita, that's why. So, sa eva chetyamiva apanna swabhavad achyutapi alam tasmat. Therefore, na asti eva drushya arthaha. The object drushya ever never is there independently. Therefore, kutaha ataha drashtu drushya dhihi. Then when there is no drushya, where is the drashta and where is darshana? Therefore, drashta, drushya, darshana. All three are either pure consciousness only in three ways seen, or they don't exist. This is the Paramartha Darshana. If that conscious self is not seen, Drashta, Darshana, Drishya are valued as if they are independently existing, then we don't have the Paramartha Darshanam, we have the Mithya Darshanam, Ajnana Darshanam. थिंक किया नहीं हमने, कॉन्टेम्पलेट किया नहीं हमने, सत शास्त्र नहीं सुना हमने, सदगुरु से सद वस्तु का विश्लेषण विचारणा नहीं किया. Then the same self, when it is experienced by transcending the Jagra Swapna Avasthas with all the gross and subtleties, then I say I am Brahman, everything is Brahman. Sarvam hi etat Brahma, I am Atma Brahma. Bas. Okay. Now in the next portion, again the same thing, the concepts that the world is projected at it are beautifully picturized and told. How the pure consciousness becomes Chittakasha and the Kalpanas, then that only becomes Bhutakasha and the Panchamahabhuta Yukta, Sara Jagat, Bina hote hue dikna. And then we, how slowly, lose the hold of the pure conscious self and start valuing, giving importance and getting identified with the never existing Dehadi and the never existing Sambandhadi and the never existing Karma Karma Phala. ये जो फिर next portion है, as powerful breakthrough as today what we have seen. And today, that example that from the childhood till now, so much kala happened, so much of the anubhutis have happened, so much of dehadi have changed, so many places have traveled. Yet, the consciousness is always the same. I consciousness. If the I consciousness is always the same, then what is the position of the time of 50 years I lived or 60 years? What is the position of the body changed and gone through so many modifications? What is the position of the intellect gaining so much knowledge or forgetting so many things? All of that are kalpita only. And in that kalpita, 1 minute or 100 years, one anubhuti or 20 anubhutis, one achievement or 2000 achievements, all of them are meaningless only in the kalpita. Like you have lost in the horse race 3 times. Fourth time you won and you got the jackpot. All that happened in the dream. When you wake up, is there any meaning to the lost horse race and one horse race? And in the dream you have gone through. 3 बार आया 3 दिन, तीनों बार हार गया. एक next हफ्ते में आया, फिर मैं the new one I bet किया, I won it. So 1 week you spent in dream. In that 4 events have happened. 3 you lost, 1 you gained. When you lost 3, you suffered, others consoled you. When you have won that, you enjoyed, others appreciated, congratulated you. But utke dekho, so the kala dairyam, the desha dairyam, the events that have happened, the anubhutis that have come, where are they? So to all that what we see is in the pure consciousness, mithya only. That consciousness is me. I am not this mithya. लेकिन ये दोनों इतने चिपक गए और हम अपने सेल्फ को भूल गए, इसी को सेल्फ मानने लगे. That's why the hundreds of examples they give that the lion's cub, not club, in its small age it has lost from the herd and mixed with the lambs or whatever the goats. It went on growing and it thought it is a lamb goat only. Unless one day somehow some other lion or anything has shown it, you are not lamb, beta, you are always lion or tiger. Even though you are growing among those बछड़े विछड़े जो भी कहते हैं उसको. Same way, I am always the Brahman, though I considered myself to be Jiva, Manushya, Pashu, Pakshi. अरे सारा मिथ्या है तो हमेशा पहले परमात्मा तत्व हो, वही हो हमेशा. ये सारे as you are doing kalpana, so are you getting, and you are continuing the kalpanas, isn't it? Like I am doing the kalpana class, class is going on. By the time class ends, I do some other kalpana, I go there. From there, I have more kalpana, I go there. In this way, कल्पित को सार्थक बनाने के चक्कर में मैं हूं, रियलिटी को मैं पहचान ही नहीं रहा. This is called samsara, technically. Another breakthrough. Today, the 28th November 2025 is the day of all breakthroughs. Golden अक्षरों में लिखने वाला दिन है आज, because of this very beautiful thoughts of this class. I request you all to listen to today's class at least once more, because of the number of breakthroughs for which we are studying all our shastras today we got. It's a revelation, it's a beautiful, it's ultimate. बस ये वाला आज का हमको समझ में आ गया, जन्म धन्य, इसी को पकड़ो बस. And tomorrow we will see the continuation of it, how such a pictorial way will be taught about, as we said just now, the sankalpas and reality given to sankalpa. वो संकल्प ग्रासिफाई होता है, ग्रासिफाई होकर सब्सटेंशियल दिखता है, दिखने के मात्र से सत्य नहीं है. Like I made a sankalpa of constructing a house, that got grassified and the grass house is seen. Just because that house is seen and we live, it is not real. Tomorrow will son will say house ठीक नहीं पापा इसको तोड़कर नया बनाएंगे, and you cry मैं इतने प्यार से बनाया. Fellow says मैं भी अपने प्यार से बनाऊंगा. He will make and his son will break it. Or it will break by itself. And who is giving this knowledge? That's the underlining point. Sakshat, the goddess of learning, Saraswati Devi. That is the most important point in this LEELOPAKHYAAM. The Acharya, the teacher, the Guru is Sakshat Mother Saraswati. So if I give this knowledge, because of familiarity with me and seeing me every day, Rama may not receive this knowledge. ऐसा सोचकर वशिष्ठ जी, through the Leela Upakhyaana, he is introducing Mother Saraswati as the Guru, so that Rama will value the teacher and then understand the knowledge. Like if you don't value me, you will not even come to the class. Some people used to come, but they lost the value. No, they are not sick. Hundreds and hundreds of classes and texts are going on. मैं बोलूँ, लेकिन if you don't have value to me, why will you listen? So Vasishtha ji thinks, Rama, if he doesn't value me, he may not listen to me. So whether he listens to me or not, he should have the knowledge. Therefore, same my own knowledge and experience, let me put it through the mouth of Mother Saraswati. That's how the Leelopakhyam. And if Rama is wise, really wise, he will not see either Saraswati Devi or Vaashishtha. He will see the knowledge that is revealed. Finally, knowledge is important, not the Guru, not the Shastra. Because Guru and Shastra give knowledge. Knowledge liberates, not Guru. Guru liberates by giving knowledge. If you don't take knowledge, what can the Guru do? है ना? गुरु कैसे मुक्ति देते हैं भाई? ज्ञान देकर. अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानांजनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन. अगर आप खोलते नहीं अपने आंख को, ज्ञान की चक्षु, गुरु क्या करेगा? Jnanam is important. How which guru gives, how does it matter? In the beginning, Jnanam important, therefore giver guru is important. So that when you hold the guru, through him we hold the knowledge. After Jnanam is gained, where is the guru? Everything is one reality. To me, this guru taught, to him that guru taught, and the guru became guru to me. He was also a Shishya one time. How does it matter? Yet I have my gratitude at that level to my guru taught. But I don't hold on to him as the guru and bind him. Because if I hold on somebody as guru, it's a bondage to him also. He's not guru, he's pure Brahman only. Guru is not great, Brahman is great. So Brahman came as Guru to teach us Brahman. So let us learn the Brahman and take the Guru as Guru Sakshat Param Brahma. Finally. Anyway, these are all very sublime things revealed to us. Only one way, only one way, only one way. which मैं दोनों हाथ जोड़कर आपसे रिक्वेस्ट करता हूं. Never leave the study of Vedanta Shastra, Upanishads, and such texts. I tell you with my experience, this the only thing when we continuously study that the knowledge about the truth gets revealed intellectually and sadhana, and the illusoriness of the world will be understood. Then only where we are going wrong to create our own samsara we will understand, and then we can stop all that nonsense. I तो don't see any other way. आप पूजा करो, पुनस्कार करो, कुछ भी करो. That's why every day in this class only we chant that Shanti mantra. Do you remember that one of the prayer mantra? क्या लिखा उसमें? I tell you. With that I'll conclude today. कि see that mantra? कि ज्ञानात् एव आत्मनः मोक्षः. Only by Atma Jnana there is moksha. Natu karma samadhi. How many of karmas you do? How much of the dhi ka samastiti you lay out? Atma Jnana ko na moksha nahi. Ajnatoso sasadrusyam srujati evati kirtyate. And the one who doesn't know his own self, he alone does the projection of the world and glorifies his projection, gets identified and gets lost in it. Main point is jnana devatu moksha natu karma samadhi. Any other nonsense, anything you do, moksha is only by the tattva jnana, atma jnana, which is given by the tattva shastras. So only one advice throughout life I give you. Our own moksha shastras, tattva shastras, upanishad shastras, never stop studying them. When you study them and you deeply understand them, the drama that's going on with the whole universe with its Srishti Sthiti Laya, you will have the understanding of it. You know it's meaningless. Meaningless in the sense, it is not so great in this world. Such things, millions come and go. The glorious thing is the substratum on which all these are projected. And I am that substratum. What more you want than this? Wow. Oh. Anyway, thankful to you who are there and joining the study of this Shastra. Congrats to you too. Continue tomorrow. How many shlokas we could do today? कल का हमने भी एक आज टच करते हुए 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43. 8 slokas we have seen. Tomorrow, 44 to 54, this chapter will be ending. We'll take 5-10 minutes more, but we'll conclude it in this. The picturization is done how the Desha, Kala, Shariradi, all of them are on the pure consciousness Kalpita, but given reality. It's all Kalpita. The Desha Kala, Desha Dhairyam, Kala Dhairyam, Karma, Karma Phala, all of them are projected on consciousness. Consciousness is never changed. It is everywhere there, infinitely is there. And that I have realized that by rejecting all these. That's called as sadhana. Rejecting all this called Vyatireka sadhana. Vyatireka, identifying with the self is the Anvaya sadhana. Anvaya Vyatireka Abhyam Yat Syat Sarvatra Sarvada. By the Anvaya Vyatireka, that which is always there in all times, all places, that reality you realize it. That's final. Be regular, please. If you don't like the speaker or classes, never mind. But stick to another guru or teacher who is teaching Brahma Vidya. Don't leave him. Some 12 years, 14 years, you listen. From him, Brahma Vidya, Tattva Vidya. Select only such guru. Don't go to a guru who takes Ramayana, Mahabharata, Puran, Itihas. All of them only after Upanishads. Itihasa Puranabhyam Vedaha Upabrahmitam, Upanishad Upabrahmitam. Itihasa Purana have to strengthen our Brahma Jnana of the Upanishad to not distract us from. Therefore, listen to the Upanishad teachings first. Then, while you listening to all the Purana Itihasa, you will only get one understanding that see the play of the Maya, how it is projecting the avatars, the jagats, the jivas, their karma phala, then the avatara coming and doing dushta shikshana, shishta rakshana, all of that is only in Maya. That highest knowledge it will be clicking to us. If you don't study the Vedanta, then Purana Itihasa, though glorious, though help us in the devotion, etc., still it is worldly. Still it is at the Upadhi level. Still it is binding. That's why our Puja Gurudev took Gita and Upanishads only, which is Brahma Vidya. Ah, only Gita Upanishads. He never came to any other Bhakti Shastras level. Wherever the Bhakti taught, that also only to indicate was the truth. Like Shankara Bhagavan wrote Bhakti Shastra not to establish the Dvaita, but to purify so that the Advaita is understood. Isn't it? Advaita is the goal, Dvaita is the means. Dvaita cannot be the goal. Cannot be because in two there is always one binding other, one limiting other, one conditioning other. It's all common sense यार इसको कोई बड़ा वेदांत पढ़ने की कोई जरूरत है क्या? In the Advaita only there is moksha. So simple because there should be nobody other than me to bind me. But this Advaita is not an action, but it is a knowledge. Knowledge of already existing Ekameva Advayam Brahma. That's why realize that Brahman inside Soham, outside with the Upadhis, the Soham play. Wonderful, no? Continue. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Bolu Sri Ramachandra Bhagavan ki Jai. Write in Suvarnaksharas 28th November 2025 that in our Ramayana Yoga Vaashishtha class, so many breakthroughs are revealed for which we are struggling through the study of Vedanta Shastras from so many years and lives. आज मिल गया जिसके लिए हम तरस रहे थे बढ़िया सा इसका कंटिन्यूशन कल भी होगा. Now, once this is understood, every text spoken by every Mahatma, every sentence said by anyone, from what depth, what level they are speaking, ऐसे आपको पता चले. Who is speaking truth, who is speaking not truth, knowing the truth behind, and who is speaking not truth as truth, though he doesn't know the truth. पता चल जाता. And you know whom to listen, what not to listen. And thereafter, there's no listening, no speaking, just to stay in the self. Santyakta vasanat maunat rute nasti param sukha. That will be said in this very text. Just to be in the self. That's it. Be the self. Isn't it? Even अगर आप नीचे आओगे तो भी उस सेल्फ को संभाल कर आना उसको छोड़ना नहीं इंटैक्ट with that self knowledge you go and play whatever you play and anywhere you go play only the self play and don't go to that place where the not self you are asked to speak. Like if I am called to a school or college, no, I will talk the topic given for 10 minutes, but I will finally tell them Brahma Vidya only. Beta, keep that as the goal and then do all your works, which every parent and school should have done to the children. That Paramatma is the ultimate goal. Beta, that's called Sanatana Dharma. Sanatana Paramatma को लक्ष्य के रूप में सिखाना ही सनातन धर्म है. To reach to that, you are a student, you are their parent or child. All these are for that. Like Krishna. First he taught Arjuna Brahmagnana. To reach to that Brahmagnana, you are Yuddha now, you are Rajapalana later on. These are all means, but not the goal. Every Upanishad, every Sanatana Dharma, Shastra, first speaks Tattva as goal. To reach to that goal, all are means. But that main goal, gurus don't teach us, we don't learn, then the means become goals to us. Means becoming goals is ignorance and samsara. Forgetting the main goal is ignorance, taking the means as goal is delusion. We're all in the means lost. They were deluded because the main goal is not taught to us or not we have not caught it. So in our place class, we will tell the goal only as the goal. Then all else is means. Once it's understood, you know how to mold everything as means to the goal. Like today morning in our common sense thought, three situations come in our life. In and through all, how to do sadhana. Did we see it? Perfect thought today. Even that also blessing. Today we had studied that. Thank you. Now join for our yoga. Taravali also. Om Shanti Shanti. Sri Rama Bhagwan ki Jai.